diet is 80 to 85% of your fitness goal, your body physique. That's it. There's no shortcut to it, only if you want to use Ozempic, and which, has its own like negative impact. You got to clean up your diet. Make sure you do it step by step. You don't want to go aggressive into it because you will burn out.
You can't compare the quality of food people in Lagos are eating to the quality of food people in the villages are eating. The quality is probably going to be different.
We cannot deny the fact that everything is connected here. The medical industry has to make money. The farmers has to make a lot of money. So that is why you see that a lot of things are the way they are.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and engage us in the comment section.
When you see somebody that goes to the gym, you can also tell because there will be difference, right? There will be definition with somebody that actually has a goal. There will be definition. And that's why I say, you'll be able to see the trap, you'll be able to see the shoulders, the bicep, tricep, the quads. You'll be able to see all those things.
My own goal is to lose my belly fat, is to lose my dad bod. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there too that are wanting to lose their dad bod. I want them to lose their mom bod. But yeah, what's the best regimen to prevent the dad bod from getting bigger or the pot belly from getting bigger? What's the best reps to do to prevent this from either getting bigger or to reduce the size?
Okay, and I have a question for you, okay? What do you think got you that bod?
What do I think got me that butt? To be honest, I think I try to eat something going to bed, and I think everything just settles in there and never,
So
fully
right there.
digest and everything like that. But I don't know for sure. But I'm thinking maybe since I've been eating very late, close to bed, or maybe some snacks or yogurt, ice cream. Maybe that's what is settling in there. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what's in there.
So that's part of your answer, okay? That's one of the answers. And like I said, the reason why I asked you the same question is because I said earlier, I said whatever you put in your body is what your body is gonna produce. Just like whatever you put in your car, that's how your car is gonna run, the performance, right? And I also said is 80 to 85% of your fitness goal, your body physique. That's it. There's no shortcut to it, only if you want to use Ozempic, and which, has its own like negative impact. So, I would say, your diet, you got to clean up your diet. Make sure you do it step by step. You don't want to go aggressive into it because you will burn out. Make sure you do it step by step. Let me say, for example, you're eating like burger like 3-4 times a week, reduce it to like 2 times. Start that for the first 1 month, and later, you reduce it to like 1 time, maybe the following 6 weeks. After that, don't even eat burger no more. You know what I'm saying? So just look for a diet that actually works for you, because you want to get into these with the mindset of a long time. You want to make it a lifestyle. So you got to make sure like your diet is not like you withdrawing from your bad diet like aggressively. You want to gradually withdraw from it. Gradually, just like somebody that is an addict, okay? They don't just take you off it. Sometimes they have to even inject you with that same drug you're taking for you to withdraw, right? It happens like that. So you have to like take it like an addict, right? So withdraw gradually so that way you don't burn out, you don't relapse. Okay, so examples of diets that I would just give you like few right now. I would say make sure you prioritize your grains. Make sure you eat a lot of protein. Depends on what your goal is. You measure the amount of carbs you want to have, and also improvise strength training, and also increase your cardio. Start with maybe like 30 minutes cardio, intense cardio, and gradually work your way up to maybe like 1 hour. You can start with like just walking like a mile. The first week, try it. 5 days a week. Try that with a clean diet, and then the following week, you might increase and see how far you can go. Because I personally, I always use myself as an example. Like I always try to test myself. Like I challenge my body a lot. When I see something I feel like I can do, I just go for it. You know what I'm saying? I also like to, like I said, I put my body in like challenges. So just challenge yourself. And that's you enjoying the process, okay? You have to own it. You have to be in charge, okay? And don't care about what anyone thinks. Do it. Clean your diet. Very important. You will lose your diet body.
Okay. Sounds good. For everyone out there like me with that bud, they're looking to lose their that bud weight. Yeah, make sure you prioritize your nutrition. Make sure you continue to exercise for you to, achieve your goal. So thank you very much. And this is just a follow up to one of the things that was said earlier about Nigerian people eating healthy in Nigeria. But I think almost everything we eat here is also available in Nigeria. So maybe there's no much of an healthy choice over there right now. But I think it's still important that wherever you are, wherever your location is, good food, good nutrition is the best. And also for people that work in a warehouse, maybe you take 10,000 steps a day. Does that count as working out? If you take 10,000 steps a day while walking, or maybe you're in a warehouse environment, does that count as working out?
I mean, it does count, but at the same time, you want to do more than that, right? You want to do more than that. And also, you talking about Nigeria not having healthy food, I think I disagree with that because I believe like they have healthier food. They have the processed food we have here now, right? They have it there. They're importing a lot of it now, which I was talking to my friend about. Like, that's why, there's a lot of things going on there too. So I think it all comes to like I said, you have to know what you want to put in your body, okay? For example, if I want to make spinach, okay, yeah, I go get a frozen one, right? Which is frozen, right? It's not as compared to like you go to the farm, chop it off, fresh. Okay, the fresh ones does better things in your body, which they have over there. So that's why I say, I disagree because they have more healthier stuff there. They can go to the farm and get it done. They can go to the market and get fresh stuff. But here, even when you get the fresh stuff, you still ask yourself, is this fresh? You know what I'm saying? For example, like chicken breast. I was talking to my friend about this chicken breast, right? I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, I mean, I've seen people kill chicken. I've seen my sister back in Nigeria, like when I was growing up, kill chicken. And even when I've seen a live chicken, I've seen like a full chicken here in America. But I've never seen where the breast or the chicken thigh side, right? I've not seen how thick, in a way it's that thick. But when you go buy a chicken breast, it's so thick. I'm like, what part of the chicken is this thick? Guess what? They put hormones, right? That's why it's big. So that's why I said you still have better stuff over there. Yes. And that's why even personally I eat chicken breast, but I took a break from it. I started eating like chicken thighs, because with that I can still see the bones in it and okay, fine. Like this is actually from a chicken, I'm sure of it. So, they have healthy stuff there. It's all, it all depends on your choice. Just like here too, you can eat healthy, and you can eat shitty. It's all your choice. So over there, I think I'll take my chance with in Nigeria than here to eat healthy food.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get what you're saying, but my point of saying, they're starting to eat less healthy is because of the access that they have to processed food right now. I mean, you can't compare the quality of food people in Lagos are eating to the quality of food people in the villages are eating. The quality is probably going to be different. The people back in the village would have healthier food, fresh food, compared to people in bigger cities with less access to fresh food. So that's the main reason why I made that comment. But I do understand, generally speaking, they still have better foods. They still have healthier foods than we do here. And it's also important that they do because they don't really have good healthcare over there as well. So not try to put them under the bus or shit on my country right now. But if you don't have good healthcare,
You're not though. You're not.
yeah. So if you don't have good
And
healthcare,
the thing
eat
is, we've
healthy.
always been a copycat. We've always been a copycat, and that's what's happening right now. Like we're copying the Westerns, okay? We're copying what America is doing, right? And literally, I was having this conversation with my friend a few days ago because I went to the store that week, and I'm like, I just came to my head like, why is this chicken breast so thick? Like what part of the chicken is so thick? So we're just a copycat. Oh, this is imported. It's very important. It's imported. Once it's imported in Nigeria, it's special. No, it's not special, bro. You know what I'm saying? That village stuff is more special than the imported one because you still got all the nutrient in the village stuff. This shit is processed. It looks nice, well packaged, but shitty. So I think that's the awareness they need to bring to people in Nigeria right now. Like, don't think everything that is imported from America or from overseas is as good as it looks. And that's why there's a lot of like people getting like, cancer and all. You see, it's rampant now in Nigeria. It never used to be like that. I mean, it used to, but not as much as now. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I think that's the awareness they need to bring to people like, hey, you guys are consuming a lot of Western stuff. Be careful. I mean, we live in America. I love America, but bro, you know what we eat here, bro. It's the easy life. Easy life, like easy lifestyle. Like you said, you go to work, boom, boom, you throw your food in the microwave, it's ready. But back home, they have to cut it. It takes time. So I think everyone is just out looking for the easy access. And, we've always been a copycat in Nigeria, if we're being honest to ourselves.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. When I was in Nigeria, there was nothing like microwave. You eat fresh food all the time. If you can't make it, you can warm it up from what you made earlier in the day. As we become civilized, we are importing all these foreign foods, foreign materials that are not really good for us. Really doesn't fit system, but we want to be like the Americans. We want to do what the people in America, overseas, want to do the same thing that they're doing. And we're also going to get the same results. In America, they probably have better healthcare, but in Nigeria, we just got to be careful with what we have.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, we cannot deny the fact that everything is connected here. The medical industry has to make money. The farmers has to make a lot of money. So that is why you see that a lot of things are the way they are. That is why you see that there are a lot of not very quality food in the market. The ones that will make you sick, you get sick, you go to the hospital. The hospital will make money. They will prescribe medication for you. They will probably put you on that medication for life. You are hooked. And the farmer will keep making money until the person leaves this earth. So it's like that. And it looks like they just, the whole world just figured out that they are not making as much money from Africa as much as from the rest of the world in terms of medical intervention, maybe from the farmer. So that is why they are trying to introduce Africa to some of those things. Like you said, when we're in Nigeria, in fact, I used to travel from Delta State to Edo State because then Edo State, there were a lot of guys in Edo State that lives in Europe. They bring things. You would rather buy things they bring from Europe definitely than going to the store to buy new one. We bought shoes, we bought cell phones, we bought books, down to books. We traveled to Edo State to buy all those things. So that is how much of a copycat that, Nigerians are. But if you really want to stay fit, if you really want to, take on this, fitness journey, it's not cheap. It doesn't come cheap, Even to have a gym membership, it comes with cost. Unless you want to settle with Planet Fitness, I know is one of, go-to, but, maybe every Monday you'll be eating pizza, they'll be serving pizza. So who knows what Planet Fitness have under their belt? Maybe they will start serving jollof rice on Thursdays and then on Fridays. So what I'm trying to say is it costs money. Even to eat clean, it costs money. You can't eat clean on a budget. If you want to eat organic food, you want to step away from African food. I know African foods are expensive, but if you want to start talking about meal prep or ordering food, it costs money. So how can we, not spend all our money on food and still eat clean?
I mean, you're not going for Mr. Olympia, right? You're not going for the big title. So I think it's still manageable. It's not as expensive as you think, depends on your goal. Like I said, goals. Like fitness is all about goal, okay? For my own kind of stage of, being fit and my exposure, I mean, it is expensive, to be honest with you. I go through like 2 pack of 3 pounds of ground turkey in a week and, chicken breast, just a week. And, I run to Walmart every other 2 days to get broccoli. So, I would say for a beginner, for starters, okay, it's not expensive. Then the more you want it, the more you go improve and invest more. I mean, it's gonna get really expensive. Okay, but for starters, don't be scared about the money. It's just see it as typical. You go into the grocery store to go buy normal stuff. Okay, you got drumstick. How much is drumstick? Like $6. And if you're not someone that eats as much as I do, so I mean, chicken drumstick will be enough for you for one meal each for like 4 days. So I think you just need to look for the deals. Instead of chicken breast, chicken drumstick. Instead of chicken breast, chicken thighs, they're more cheaper. Ground turkey, ground beef, ground chicken, just oatmeal, sweet potato. It's not that expensive if you're a beginner. Just, I mean, regular stuff. I don't think it's that expensive as a beginner. But once, you start getting into the elite, When you start eating more calories, start buying like pre-workouts, start buying, protein shake, start buying supplements, vitamins, then yeah, it just adds up. My pre-workout, I use two pre-workouts in a month, and my pre-workout each is like $65, and I use two of those in a month. So, I spend a lot of money on myself a month for sure. And then plus having like about 5 gym membership. So, and please don't underestimate Planet Fitness, okay? Planet Fitness, I love them. That's why I started my fitness journey. And, I always tell people, I don't know why people look down on Planet Fitness, but it's one of my go-to gyms that, whenever I go on vacation, when I get back, I always go to Planet Fitness because I don't want the noise or the craziness of the other, like, bigger gyms, the influential gyms where they have like free weights and stuff. But Planet Fitness, no, it's still just, I would never, never cancel my membership with Planet Fitness because, yeah, they got me into fitness. And, I think it's just something that I would, I will always respect. That's where I started my journey from. So, yeah, don't be throwing shits at Planet Fitness. It just depends on the kind of atmosphere you like.
But it's actually I mean, I don't want to push it too much, but it's actually the east side of gym.
No, I won't say that though.
I
Have
mean,
you been to the Planet Fitness? I mean, look, Planet Fitness close to my house. I love it. Like the best staff, everything, man. Like, I mean, it's clean. Even the people you meet there, like, come on. Yeah. Planet Fitness is good.
okay, okay, let me ask you. I know, there is this, for me, I still believe it till tomorrow. I wake up, like for me, I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth and I get my day started. I don't even eat until like close to 5 o'clock. But sometimes I try to wake up around 2, eat, go back to bed again, and I can go throughout the day to the next time, to the next day, until I eat again. So is that a proper way to eat? Because my
It
wife
is a
has always
bad
said
way.
that, you can eat
Don't even
every
finish
time,
it. It's a
but
bad way.
just eat in moderation.
It is a bad habit. I wouldn't advise anyone to do that. You can wake in the middle of the night and have a snack, okay? Like maybe like Greek yogurt or like a fruit or something. But like you do that every day, bro, nah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Man,
It is not good.
for the past 12 years, I've been doing it like that. I just feel like it's the best way to go.
No, it's not. It's not. You have to plan your meal, as your day goes. You can't wake up and snack on something heavy like that, like a full meal, and then go back to bed. Like it's not good. It's not good in any way or form. It's not.
No, I'm not saying you didn't, it looked like you didn't hear me. I didn't say in the middle of the night. I'm saying like 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah,
Okay, 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 okay. I guess you're wrong. Oh yeah, 2 p.m. is fine. But still, like you going that
like
long hours without.
basically eating once a day.
Look, people do intermediary fasting and stuff like that, but I personally, I just don't believe in it. Okay, like I believe in you eating normal food, let your body function normal. Okay, like just like I said, it's all about calories. Okay, if you want to eat 3 meals a day, plan yourself. Like I personally, I eat every like 2.5 hours. Okay, I eat about 5 to 6 meals a day, so I know when to eat. I know what to eat, and if I want to snack at night, I know what to snack on. If I get my cheat days, I mean, I know what to cheat on, okay? And even my cheat days are not like crazy cheat days. I just get them something that different from my regular diet. But like I said, you just have to plan that meal, man. You got to know, like, I want to eat 3 times a day. You eating 1 time a day, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's healthy. I think you might be thinking like, oh, you're not eating a lot of calories, but your body is getting used to that. And it won't process the way it's supposed to. So I think, just eat more, but, prioritize the time you eat and also like how much you put in your body.
All right, copy that. So this is another journey for me. So as I learn the fitness, then I will learn how
I've
to.
heard this guy say this for how many years? He's one of those friends that I say they call me and they tell me, hey, I want to get fit. I want to do this. Right here, Elvis, you are guilty as charged. Hey, now we're on camera, right? So we got to hold him accountable. We got to hold you accountable now. Good stuff. Good stuff. So he's one of my friends that I don't know how many years now. It's been saying the same thing, procrastinating on this stuff. And I just keep telling him, you got to start, bro. We're all busy, but you have to start, man. You got to start.
I mean, trust me, I know you know, but life gets so busy, especially when I was in school. Go to class. Go to class, do assignments, go to work, watch the kid. I understand, but it can be very stressful. I know, for sure.
Right. Tell you this. When I started my fitness journey, I used to work in Amazon warehouse. I used to work. People think I was crazy. My friend, you guys know Sammy, thought I was crazy. Crazy. They think I'm crazy. I would go work out once I finish, working in a warehouse, walking like 10,000s of steps, in the warehouse. I'll go work out. Like once I leave, I get there around like 4:30 in the morning. I work out for 2 hours, go back home, eat something, sleep, wake up, eat, back to warehouse. 12 years ago. Yeah. And, I did that, but my friend thought I was crazy. But now, the same friends, when I post picture, when I post my video, they be like, damn, bro. Remember, like, I was saying you're crazy. Look at you today. Gained about 85 pounds since I started my fitness journey. Muscle, okay? Not fat. So if you go look at my before, like, and now, you'll be like, oh, what the heck, bro? Like, the difference is there. But it's not like I woke up and I became like that. It's times, years, and a lot of mistakes, learning through the process. And, but now I'm comfortable.
Sounds good. I know the reps is important. You got to put in the reps. That's the most difficult part of it. Finding a time, being consistent, and going in even when you don't feel like it, going in even when you're super tired. That's what's gonna make the difference. And I appreciate you coming out to share your thoughts with us. And yeah, we'll definitely love to have you back in the next few weeks. So for people looking to get in touch with you, looking to get a hold of you, looking to work with you as a private fitness instructor, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, you guys can get a hold of me through my Instagram, MOAFIT24, the same username for my TikTok, and also, my Instagram. I use the same thing. And also I'm on YouTube. It's a different name. I gotta look at that. I just started my YouTube stuff, but I'm just posting like motivational stuff on my YouTube just to motivate people to, start their fitness journey. So, just rounding this up real quick. I know, you guys, you talked about rep, you talked about your diet. So how about we do this? Holding ourselves accountable, just being an example for people, our viewers out there. Next time we show up, okay? I want both of you to try to like see what you guys gain from this conversation. Okay. You guys want your viewers to also gain something from this. So you guys, can come next time, maybe like in a few weeks when you guys have me back on here and, you can be like, hey, hey, since we had this podcast, we had this conversation about fitness. Hey, this is what I was able to like achieve. And don't try to get your result immediately. Okay. It's not going to happen. So at least, even if it's like, hey, you know what? I changed my diet. You know what? I've been going to the gym. I've been walking 1 mile every day. That's a step to progress. That's a step closer to your goal, right? So, don't think about it too much. So maybe when I see you guys in a few weeks, when you guys have me back here, we're going to see how far you guys have gone. We got a deal?
I'm locked in.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Then your
yeah,
viewers are going to
yeah.
hold you accountable.
Yeah, we're gonna work towards it. Work towards it.
Baby step.
Yep, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, follow Moafit on Instagram and also on this YouTube channel. I would like to engage with you in the comment section. Drop your comments and let's hear from you. Thank you once again for joining us and have a good one.
Thank you.
Guys, stay fit.